Alright, as promised, I have got a new way to do the infinite time cheat on Recore. They released a patch just yesterday addressing a bunch of problems in the game, and unfortunately one of the problems that they addressed was this glitch that people have been using to get an infinite time limit on the levels, but I have found a new way to do that. So, what you're going to need to do is you're going to need to go to the quicksand rush level. Now this is a level that is not supposed to be in the game, but it is, and I will explain how to get there later in the video if you haven't been there before. But you're going to go down in the quicksand rush level, you're going to go down to the place where you hit the first turn right here, first turn in the map, and there's a wall that you can just jump through. Okay. And then what you're going to do is dash and jump and use your flyer robot. And then it's going to drop you outside the level and you're just going to fall and fall and fall. And then as soon as you die, you're going to go into your menu. And then in the menu, just return to the crawler. And I'll skip most of the cutscene, or most of the loading screen here. Okay. So now back in the crawler, up in the right hand corner, you're going to see the secondary objectives are still up there and the time limit's still up there. Because I died and I was outside the level, it didn't reset those secondary objectives. So now I'm just going to wait for that time limit to expire, and I'll just fast forward this. Okay, so now that the time limit's expired, now I can fast travel and go back to any other dungeon. So I'll go do Armory Flux here. Armory Flux is a terrible, terrible level. The time limit is absolutely outrageous, 3-minute time limit. You have to be insane to even try that. So. Okay, but I get to Armory Flux, and now, because the secondary objectives were messed up, you can see the time starts out at 0. And so now, I just don't need to worry about the time. I can go through this level, I can take my time, and it will meet the time objective at the end. So I'll go through this, and you can watch if you want, or you can fast forward, or you can just stop watching here, whatever you want to do, doesn't matter. But if you do want to see, if you want to see me getting through this level legitimately, I've also got a video where I do this level legitimately and actually meet the time limit. It's pretty insane. I don't recommend it. Like, I don't recommend you do it. I recommend you watch the video. But I'll put a link to that too.
You got me, Seth? You got me? fly. Time to fly. Let's fly.
Alright, so you can see there, the time was completely full on the hourglass there, and it opens all three, even though it took me significantly longer than 3 minutes. And of course this works on any level, not just Armory Flux. I just did it on Armory Flux because I hate this level and wanted to show that it worked here. So, I mean, I expect, once again, like the last video, I expect this is something that they're going to patch. I expect them to eventually finish that Quicksand Rush level and add it to the game legitimately, and by then they'll obviously have that patched. They'll fix the collision detection on that wall. So, you know, enjoy it while it lasts. Make good use of it now, because eventually this will probably go away. Now, if you've never actually been to the Quicksand Rush level, I'll show you how to get there. It's over here on the west side of the cradle. And what you got to do, I've already killed the enemies over here. So what you got to do, and they've tried to make this harder with the patch too. They tried to, I think, to make it so you couldn't get over here. They've added some invisible walls, but you can still get there. So you got to get up here and do just a single jump and then a dash and then call your flyer and fly across. You need to save your second jump for when you get over there. Unfortunately, you can't start this with a dash. You used to be able to, but... So now when I let go, I've still got one jump left, so I can easily make it up here. And as I cruise over here, there's going to be more radiation, so you kind of got to hurry through this area. And when I get back over to here, I can use the flyer again to reach the center platform, dash. I could do a double jump here and it would be alright, but... Okay, and then once you get over here, there's a fast travel station. I've already unlocked it, but if you haven't been here before, it'll unlock this fast travel. So you only ever have to do that once, and then you can fast travel to get back here. And then the Quicksand Rush level is just back behind this waypoint. And this will never show up on the map, and you can't fast travel to it because it doesn't show up on the map. But you can fast travel to the nearby waypoint and come here. The first time you get here, there are some cell bots that you'll have to find to unlock the dungeon. And most of them are pretty easy to find. I'll put a little map up here for you. But there is one that's kind of hard to find, and kind of hard to reach, rather, and I'll show you how to get to that one. So, come over here. So as you make your way around the side here, you'll see a little rock formation, a little plateau there. You can see there's a little thing shining up there. I think that's a treasure chest. That's a new effect that they've added, I think, with this last patch. They didn't used to shine like that. And all the treasure chests in this area, they just have junk in them. There's nothing important in those treasure chests. They don't have any blueprints. It's just like frame crafting materials. So you can get them or not get them. It doesn't really matter. But I just go to this little place just past that rock formation and use the metal things to climb up on this rock, and then you can just dash right up this rock to get up high. And then from there, you can see it down below. You just dash and jump down to it. You can use the flyer if you need to. I went up probably a little higher than I needed to. So there you can see that new little glowing effect they've added to the treasure chest to make them a little easier to find. That wasn't there before this last patch. But the Sellbot will be right here up at the top in between these three little pickup objects. So if you have never been to the Quicksand Rush, that's I guess another cheat. So this is a kind of a 2-for-1 video. So enjoy.